28% of U.S. teens say they use AI chatbots daily. And this is a poll that was done, and this story comes from NBC News. As many as 64% of U.S. teens say they use AI chatbots such as ChatGPT or Google Gemini, with about 28% saying they use them daily, according to survey results released Tuesday by the Pew Research Center, a nonpartisan polling firm. The survey results provide a snapshot of how far AI chatbots have entered the mainstream culture. 3 years after the release of ChatGPT set off a wave of AI investment and marketing by the tech industry. It illustrates the extent to which chatbots have begun to influence teens' daily lives, even as the impact of such technology on child development remains unclear. According to the Pew survey, about 4% of the teen respondents said they use AI chatbots almost constantly. And we got into this with some other stories related to teens using these chatbots and claiming that the chatbots are pushing them to suicide, which is a completely different subject. Well, similar to this, but a very dangerous type situation. So 12% said they use them several times a day. Another 12% said they did so about once a day. And about 18% said they used AI chatbots several times a week. It's striking that a majority of teens are using these apps, said Michelle Favrio, a research associate at Pew who worked on the survey. On the other end of the spectrum, about 36% of teen respondents said they do not use AI chatbots at all, which is kind of surprising to me. This survey, conducted online from September 25th to October 9th, asked 1,458 students ages 13 to 17 about their online habits. The teens were recruited to participate with their parents, according to Pew. Though Pew surveys American teens each year, it was the first time asking broadly about AI chatbot use. AI chatbot use by minors has been especially controversial. Chatbot makers such as OpenAI and Character AI are facing wrongful death lawsuits from families who say teens died by suicide with the help of their chatbots. And this goes back into the story I was talking about before, where these are emerging risks that are coming in. And obviously the parents of these children are going to be suing these companies, and very well they could be held liable. So the policies and the defense is very important. These companies have said they should not be held responsible and that they are trying to prevent similar misuse in the future. Well, it's an interesting statement if they're saying they shouldn't be held responsible, but then they have to prevent similar misuse in the future. Sort of seems contradictory to me. In October, 2 U.S. senators said they were going to introduce legislation to ban companies from providing AI chatbots to minors at all. I don't know how they're going to do that. It seems like a very difficult thing to do. And of course, this goes back to parenting and whether or not the parents are going to remain in control and pay attention to what their kids are using. Previous research has shown that teens are using AI chatbots for schoolwork, emotional support, and creative projects, including music, among other uses. About 14% of surveyed U.S. adults said in June that they used AI chatbots very often, according to an NBC News Decision Desk poll powered by SurveyMonkey. Although results from different polls are difficult to compare because of the wording of questions and other factors. But I would have to say that most people are using AI, and adults are using AI even more. And like I said before, in the insurance realm, many businesses are using AI and they don't even realize it. So the chatbot thing is going to become almost 100%, I think, across the board. But then how it's being used is going to be an interesting topic, and it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. AI chatbot usage among teens varied somewhat by race, according to the Pew survey. 35% of Black teens and 33% of Hispanic teens said they used AI chatbots daily, while 22% of white teens said the same. And older teens, those age 15 to 17, were more likely to be daily users than younger teens, the survey found. And boys and girls were equally likely to say in the survey that they had ever used an AI chatbot. ChatGPT was the most used AI app among teens, with 59% saying they had ever used it. And Google Gemini was the second at 23%, and Meta AI was third at 20%, according to Pew. Now, ChatGPT, Gemini, and Meta are just three. You have Grok, you have Perplexity AI, which I just mentioned before regarding the lawsuit, or actually I'm going to be talking about that in the next story. But there are so many now that are coming out. It's really crazy. It's hard to even keep track of them all. So the survey had also asked the teens which other apps and websites they use, and those results were consistent with other survey results in recent years. The number one was YouTube, with 92% of respondents saying they used it, followed by TikTok at 68%, Instagram at 63%, and Snapchat at 55%. At the back of the pack were Facebook at 31%. That was pretty interesting because I'd done a video yesterday about Facebook, and it is mostly baby boomers that are using Facebook. So that is not a surprise at that 31%. I am a little surprised that YouTube is as high as it is at 92%. It's actually good because primarily that's what I put my content on. And WhatsApp was at 24%, which I can't even understand how anyone uses that as a social media platform, but I guess it is. Reddit at 17%, which I thought would be probably more popular than that. Then X all the way down at 16%. Despite threats earlier this year that the US government could ban TikTok, the share of teens who say they are on TikTok almost constantly rose slightly to 21% this year from 16% in 2022, according to Pew. So let me know what you have to say about this. Are you using chatbots? I see here, Lucky 7, there will be, it is going to be the real big brother, especially with the hardware. People wearing these glasses, cameras everywhere, and then you mix in AI all together, and that's a recipe for disaster. So thanks for watching, and let us know if you're involved in AI at all, if you use it, and